Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Our crisis at the southern border is a direct result of the President's executive actions that have sent a message to children and families across Central America that if they cross our porous border, they'll be allowed to stay. In fact, the administration estimates approximately 65,000 unaccompanied alien children will cross our border this year alone. This is a humanitarian crisis of this administration's own creation and a stark reminder of the President's failings when it comes to securing our border. An unsecure border presents many dangers to our national security, and the recent and dramatic rise in unaccompanied alien children along our southern border indicates an alarming ease at which our border is being crossed illegally. Potentially worse than that despite the administration's apparent surprise by this recent surge in border crossings by these children, on January the 19th of this year, the Department of Homeland Security posted a request for information on the Federal Business Opportunities website seeking contractors to provide, and I quote, escort service for Immigrations and Customs Enforcement. The posting specifically calls for a contractor who can transport unaccompanied alien children that have been apprehended by law enforcement in the U.S. to care of the Department of Health and Human Services. The solicitation from January states that, and I quote, there will be approximately 65,000 unaccompanied alien children in total, close quote. The online posting suggests that DHS was expecting a significant increase in the number of unaccompanied alien children that it would need transport this year. Furthermore, the 65,000 number of closely corresponds with the administration's new estimate that 60,000 unaccompanied children will come into the country illegally this year. This leads to the obvious question of how it was that ICE or DHS was able to project such a rise in the border crossing by children this year. Because of this, I have sent a letter to the DHS Secretary Jay Johnson and Acting Director of ICE Thomas Winkowski, demanding information as to how their agencies may have anticipated the recent dramatic rise in the number of unaccompanied alien children that are crossing the southern border into the United States illegally. Mr. Speaker, this unprecedented humanitarian crisis at our border must be resolved, and I fear that promises of even more unilateral executive actions from this President will only make the problem he has created worse. We must get to the bottom of how this crisis happened, how it can be prevented from happening again, and how we can finally secure our nation's problem of insecure, porous borders. Thank you, and I yield back the balance of my time.